A philosopher once asked, if a tree falls in a forest and no one is around to hear it, does it make a sound? If there's a table in the kitchen and you look away from it, is it still there when you are not looking? Quantum physics tells us that the universe is volatile. Particles can come into existence and vanish back into nothingness as long as we can't observe this happening. But if you're not looking, anything can happen here. There are laws of physics that bind reality and ensure that your observations are always consistent. When you look back, the table will still be there. But what if something damaged these laws? If the laws were no longer in place the moment you looked back? Anything could be there. This is the story of how these laws are broken. One moment, you might find yourself next to an unfallen tree. The next second, you're in a vast forest. Perhaps the word big would be more fitting here. Remember to observe the world around you closely. Look for anything that might help you proceed further. Anything could be there. This is the story of how these laws are broken. One moment, you might find yourself next to an unfallen tree. The next second, you're in a vast forest. Or perhaps the word big would be more fitting here. Remember to observe the world around you closely. Look for anything that might help you proceed further. Sometimes, not looking, even for just a brief moment, might open up new possibilities. Because if you're not looking, things can change. New paths might open, even if they're just wibbly-wobbly ones. One advantage of these paths is that they can be re-wibbled around as needed. But then you turn back. And you already are where you were heading. Often, in the face of danger, we can't help but look around in order to find its source. Sometimes averting your eyes can be the key to survival. And when it's finally gone, you can safely go to sleep. In this world, everything is fleeting, sometimes interrupting you. But if you find the right spot to observe your destination, you can gain better understanding of its volatile nature. Even then, when you finally reach it, things don't quite look as you expected at first glance. But if you return to give them several more glances, better than before. perception of time is fleeting in here, much like in real life. Every time you look at a clock, you find that hours have passed, though it feels like a mere moment. Then, in the face of danger, with no means of escape, that moment can feel like a whole eternity. When you look up, you'll see spikes of doom hurtling at you. You look down and see a deadly pit blocking your way. Look up, spikes. Look down, pit. Look up again and find that the spikes are now a fan of reasonable breeze. Then you look down and find that the pit was never really there. Then you have to return. And you find many things that were never there. Spiky, deadly things, and inconveniently placed walls constructed by an invisible architect. But then he changes his mind as you glance away. More than once, in fact. Often, things can seem different from alternate perspectives. A dead end becomes a path simply by adjusting your point of view. You removed the dead from the dead end. You're almost there. That things change when you don't observe them. But sometimes, just sometimes, you have to keep looking, and they'll change right in front of your eyes. This is now truly the end. Although your time here was brief, we hope you enjoyed it. Goodbye.